Hello everybody. Today I have a new journal to share with you. This one has taken me quite some time to put together. The last few weeks have been a little bit... I haven't been able to craft very much in the last few weeks, and so this one has taken me quite a while to put together. I have thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm so pleased that I finished it. I got some time to, do the final touches and things like that. This journal is it's kind of a soft cover journal. All the cover is hand stitched on it using beautiful vintage and antique laces. This measures 8 1/4 inches by approximately 4.5 inches, and it has 2 signatures and approximately 68 pages. I've done some cantha stitching on the actual fabric of the cover, and then I have done blanket stitch all around this gorgeous applique piece here, and the rest of it has been stab stitched on or stitched on. All the laces have been stitched on. I have used a digital or some digitals in this journal, and it's from the paper cameo. The kit is called Needlework. I haven't used everything out of the kit, but I did use bits and pieces that I thought were suitable for this journal. It's not over the top a sewing journal, but it has a sewing element in it. The closure is done with this beautiful mesh fabric. There's lots of machine stitching inside the journal. The inside cover is covered in this lovely scripted fabric, and then I've just gone over it with a collage of laces and a doily in the center there, and I've stitched that on by machine. The inside and the outside cover are joined together by a running stitch all around the outside there. There's lots of tags and things and mother of pearl buttons and lovely pieces of laces in this journal. So let's get started. On the front one here we have a lovely little tag, and that's from the paper cameo kit, and I've just put some lace around that. I also have a music paper tag with some laces and just, a little collage of goodies there. And they're all lined and stitched. All the tags, the larger tags, are lined and stitched. I didn't stitch around these ones, but they have been lined. Lovely little cutouts from the kit as well. Beautiful laces from my stash. There's a couple more tags there. That one's from the kit, and that one is a sample paper. A lovely die cut on the edge of that tuck there. More beautiful mesh fabric. The pages are either naturally aged colour or they may have been tea stained as well. Lovely lace here. This one's from the kit, and this one here is from the kit as well. And then I found a magazine, a vintage magazine, and took some paper from the vintage magazine. And from the kit, lovely button and a die cut. An envelope, peekaboo spot there that you could either draw a picture or put a picture or write a special note so it shines through there, just something to highlight it. A little bit of stamping. And there's another tag there with a little tag inside of it. And they're also from the kit, as is that tape measure there, and this little envelope. is from the kit, and I didn't stick it together because you can still write on it. I have lined it with some tissue paper. A little paper clip on there to hold it. That's the centre of the first signature. Just a little bit of lovely fabric stitched on there like a bow. And they're from the kit also. And this is a little oval. I've left it half open. So I did put a paper in there that fits. You can write on that. You can put a picture on that, or you just use that as a guide. Or you don't have to have anything in it at all. You could just have a special message that you can write in it in there. So I'll just pop that back. And this paper here is from the kit. It's very pretty. And then we have a cutout of it's a die cut of a dress form. I'm trying to think whether, I think Louisa sent those to me a long time ago. They're just out of card, and I've just printed over the top of it to add a bit of interest. That's the edge of a Kaisercraft paper. That's just an offcut of lace, and that one's out of the kit, that little top one. And that's the back. And the paper is a Kaisercraft paper as well. Nice soft colour. In here I have just a piece of graph or invoice paper, a little die cut, and another tag there that can be used to journal or draw on, or whatever you want to do. That's the paper from the kit. Another tag there. Lots of tags. This paper here is from the kit. This paper here is from the magazine that I told you about, and I've just made a little pocket with some lace. That's the back. Like that. It's a Kaisercraft paper there. Beautiful lace and bits from the kit. I've stitched some buttons on there, like that. You can take them off and still use it as a journal card if you want. There's just another journal spot there. And another tag there, the Kaisercraft paper. Chilly, my hands aren't working this morning. This is just it's a square journal card. And just fold it and put it over the top there. Die cut. Another lovely tag with these beautiful antique pieces here. Part of the magazine paper and the Kaisercraft paper. And this paper here is from the kit. It's really pretty, isn't it? And another tag. Oh, I wondered why I hadn't stitched along the bottom. I've left a little tuck spot in there. I need to put something in there. Oh, hang on. We'll put this in there. This is from the kit. It's just a little image of a needle pack, and I've made a little book from just the scraps in there. So we'll put that in the back, like that. These are from the kit as well, as is this one here. And just on the back. More lace on this bobbin, and another tag. The second signature is generally very similar to the first signature. I like to do my journals like that. It keeps a continuity going. These are another little die cut there, another little kind of invoice sheet to use. Another tag there. And another little tag in there as well. We all like to do our journals a little bit different, but generally the way we like them, so which is a good thing. There's another frame there with an insert for them. Another envelope here with a little decorative card in there to write on. And once again, I didn't stitch it, but you can see it has got lining of tissue paper on it. Might need to put a little bit more glue on there. See how that's coming up a bit? Might do that now, so I don't forget. Okay, that's done. Put that back over there. Another little fabric bow down the bottom there. More spool images from the kit, and I've just got my loose threads glued underneath them. And a lovely mesh. Lots of little daisy flowers. I like to put those in my journals. Another die cut there. Another little tag with an insert behind the glue. Behind the lace. I'm thinking glue. Another lovely tag there. Into that paper. And another dress form. Tag. And I'm wondering, that one's got a little pocket there too, so we have another little needle case there, needle booklet there with a little journal inside of it. Another journal spot. Large tag. More buttons there, stitched on, and another tag. And then lastly, the last page, that's the back of the collage of the journal. So no pockets front and back. I wanted to keep it so it was collage laces and things, so it adds to that sewing theme. Oops, I didn't put that on properly. There we go. So I hope you like the journal. I've just got my Cottage Crafts on the back there. Like I said, I did enjoy putting this together. I'm glad I'm finished. I think it's because it was it took such a long time, and not that it was difficult, just I didn't have the opportunity to work on it like I normally would. So I kind of forgot where I was up to. It's hard to, you know, you've got to be in the groove of doing something, don't you? So, but it is a lovely journal. This will be available in my Etsy store if anybody is interested, and I'll put links to the paper cameo in the description box below if anybody is interested in the lovely kit that she has. I've got some pages here that I didn't use. I did use this one, but I did 2 copies of it, the same as this one, so it gives you an idea of what is in the kit. I did 2 copies of that one as well, so I could use the elements out of it. Is that the same? No, that's different. Along with this one as well. I reduced the size and did 2 per sheet on these. Yes, that's what I did. So it's not a full sheet. It's 2 half size per sheet. What else did I not use? That one there, it had a bit too much colour. Not that I don't like it. It will go into another journal at some stage. And also this one here. They just had too much colour for what I was doing. So, but it's a lovely kit. I think that's all. Yes, I think that's all. So thank you so much for watching today. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care, everybody.